All right, it is Tiblio AI week 7. Now what I've done here is I've codified my option selling strategy inside this framework that is Tiblio AI. In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm doing with it. Let's start with my 1 month returns. My account has increased 1.41% over the last month. We compare this to the average return of the underlying equities that make up the portfolio, in this case XLF and XLC. We see that XLF is down 2.47% on the month. Now checking in on XLC, we see that it is up 5.42%. This gives us an average return of 1.48%. So that is the return of the buy and hold strategy of this portfolio. I'm actually up 1.41% using the wheel strategy. So for the past month, as of today, I'm basically matching the buy and hold strategy. Next, we'll look at the activity on the account over the past week. The activity panel shows us all of the orders recently executed on equities configured for this account. I came into the account and submitted 2 orders myself. I bought to close the 519.32 call on XLF earlier this week. XLF was rising and I wanted out with a little profit. Was it a good choice? I don't know, but I did it. Then, just a few minutes ago, I bought to close the 233 strike puts. This avoids assignment, and this is something that I'm looking to add as a feature so you can avoid assignment only when it makes sense. Scrolling further down, we can see some of the activity that is logged. Now, I want to highlight how spread out these orders are. This is the goal and is very difficult to do manually. We'll see the effect that it has on our positions now. Let's switch over to the position panel and see the current positions in this account. Last week, 100 shares of XLC were called away. So we have 100 shares and 1 covered call option. That is also in the money. So if XLC holds above 60, those 100 shares will be called away next Friday. I have a good mix of calls and puts on XLF. One thing I've noticed is that I'm not selling all of the available call options. This is because the scaling rate is too slow given the target days to expiration that I have set. So I may look to adjust that next week so I can sell more call options. Let's look at the settings. There are 3 things I can adjust to change the call writing behavior. First, I can increase the target call days. If I do that, then the existing call options won't expire so fast. Second, I can increase the target week size. This allows it to sell more call options per week. And last, I can reduce the target call delta. Doing that will give me more upside in case XLF decides to rebound. All right, some quick key takeaways. First, I want to scale positions and spread them out across strikes and expirations. This will help protect me to the downside. Now, one of the drawbacks of the wheel strategy is that by selling call options, it may not keep up with the upside of the underlying compared to the buy and hold. So I want to keep an eye on that and adjust the settings to maximize the calls and keep up with the upside. We saw here that it looks like it is keeping up with the upside and there is room to sell more calls. And we looked at the settings we could change to make that happen. Now, if you have any questions from this video or in general, feel free to email into support@tiblio.com or post your comment or question here, and I will either answer it in line or in next week's video. Have a great weekend.